Oh, baby, the food was on point. Thank you. Baby, thank you for keeping the house so clean. They won't. And it's the same way with women. You, the man, go out and hustle, come home, they'll be lying on there watching House what of Ellie. Housewives of Ellie. They wouldn't even pay attention to your presence. You don't even exist in that house. But you are killing yourself. Ungrateful people can let you start dealing with some inner pains. Because you ask yourself, does this person really recognize or appreciate what I'm doing? There was a time I was preaching and I said, when you go to work on Monday, go and tell your boss, thank you for the employment. I said, if you have never done it, just go and say, hey boss, you know, I've been working here. I just wanted to say thank you for giving me that opportunity. I really appreciate it. And see how your boss will start thinking about you. There's a guy in Toronto, his name is Enoch. And Enoch went on Monday and went. He's also new in Canada. And he was holding student work permit. And when he went and said, boss, I just wanted to say thank you for employing me. He said, Enoch, sit down. He said, you were part of 7 people who were going to let go this week. But just what you have done, we will take 6 people out and you will remain. And Enoch said, what? He said, yeah. He showed Enoch the list. I said, look, your name is there. You are even 3rd on the list. Enoch came back and said, Pastor, this thing works. Giving thanks works. I said, it works. Telling people thank you is the passcode into the court of heaven. In the court to the throne room. But we find it so difficult to say thank you. We find it so difficult. We are always proud. And that is the 10 people I'm talking about. The 9. 10. 1 came back and Jesus asked, where is the 9? The Bible said the one who came back was a Samaritan. So could it happen that because he was a Samaritan, that's why he came back to thank God? Do you know sometimes when you don't deserve something and they give it to you, you are very grateful. But those who feel like it is my right, when you give it to them, they don't even pay attention. The 9 were Jewish Hebrew boys. 1 was Samaritan. The Jewish and the Samaritans already were at loggerheads. They were calling them unclean people. They saw them as people who were not clean, people who were not part of the covenant of Abraham. They despised them. They look at them as they have nothing. So funny enough, a despised person sick in the midst of Jewish who are also sick. And healing was given. And that one despised was able to go back to Jesus and say thank you to Jesus. The rest did not come back. Why did he go back to give thanks? Because he saw that I am not even worthy to receive what I received. Do you know how many mistakes we have made from January till now? That God is still protecting us, covering our nakedness, the lies, the sins, ungodly things. But God says, listen, I got you. I got you. You messed up in January. I got you. February. I got you. He has been protecting you till November and December, and he's still protecting you. So if you are in the month of December, will you want to wait till you get in January to be thanking him? No. Today I was telling somebody, I said, we don't thank people in our hearts. We open our mouth to say it. Ungrateful people, you question, oh, so all I've done, oh, you know, you are forcing me to say, I have you in my heart. No! I don't want that thanksgiving in heart. Open your mouth and say, James, thank you. Jamie, thank you. Don't tell me your thanksgiving is in your heart. The Bible said, and only one came and gave thanks to Jesus. He looked at how he is not qualified to receive what he received from Jesus. He looked at himself as somebody who is not qualified to be receiving healing from a Messiah. At that time, they even knew him as a prophet, as a rabbi. Not qualified. Ladies and gentlemen, you and I sitting here, we are not qualified. But grace has located us. Grace is working with us. Grace has kept us. Grace. There was an application I submitted, and this week I got a call from immigration. And they were looking for people who can translate the Ghanaian language because they have a lot of cases. And they have people who claim that they don't speak English. So they are looking for people in the community who can speak at least more than 3 languages. So I applied, they called me, and I told them that I'm a pastor, your schedule will not work for me. Because I told them I could speak Twi, Fanti, Dagbani, and Hausa. And they said, oh, you are perfect. This one we don't need to employ people. I said, no, but your timing will not help me. Because they have a lot of cases, people they want to interview. And after that, I was sitting there, I said, oh, Father, show people mercy. Show people grace. But I said thank you because I said, so there are people looking for other people with this kind of, is God. We sometimes downplay certain things. But I am telling you, if God should open your eyes to see what lies ahead, you will sit up and said, I need to thank God every day. Ladies and gentlemen, when you sleep like a dead person. He watches over you. Everything is God. None of us can take credit for anything.